Hi everyone, I'm Nadia, and in today's video, my mom is making a beautiful pink and blue set of resin coasters. She achieved such a beautiful effect on the coasters, which can be known as the web effect, and if you know any other name for it, let me know in the comments below. After mixing her part A and part B resin, she separated it into smaller cups to add in her pigments. The first pigment she's going to be using is Demolding's alcohol ink in the shade River Blue, and we are a little bit zoomed in right now, but my mom will quickly fix that. And the second pigment she's going to be mixing is Gulf Blue Pearl. It's an alcohol pearl ink, and because of the pearl, it looks similar to a mica powder. And she's mixing in Just Resin's pigment paste in the shade Titanium White. Now moving on to what will be her pink set, she's using Crimson by Pebeo. And this beautiful light pink shade of mica powder by Resin Pro. And she starts by pouring the River Blue alcohol ink around the edge of her mold. Followed by the Gulf Blue Pearl. Then she takes her white pigmented resin and circles around the mold several times, and pours her clear resin into the center. And she starts on her second mold, but this time she'll be pouring the Gulf Blue Pearl first around the edges of the mold. And next pours the River Blue alcohol ink. I'll have my Demolding discount code in the description, so if you're interested in trying out their pigments or their resin, be sure to check that out. Then she does the same with the white pigmented resin and circles around the mold several times. And pours clear resin into the center. And I'll also have Amazon affiliate links in the description, linking where you can buy similar products. On her next mold, she starts by pouring the Crimson pigmented resin. Followed by the mica powder. And repeats the same process with the white pigmented resin. On her last mold, she's again switching the order by first pouring the mica powder, and then she'll be pouring the Crimson pigmented resin. And this is an experiment to see if the effects achieved will differ. And she uses a torch gun to pop any air bubbles. Now she's mixing in what will be her center detail for the blue coasters, and she's going to be using some crushed glass as well as some iridescent flakes. And she also has this beautiful blue tinted glass that she'll be adding in as well. She mixed that into a small cup of resin, and she decided to also add some of Demolding's Effect flakes. With a wooden stick, she carefully adds it into the center of the molds. Now she'll be mixing in her center details for her pink coasters, and she'll be using these pink glitter flakes, gold leaf flakes, and the iridescent flakes as well. She mixes all of that into a small cup of resin, and again with a wooden stick carefully applies it into the molds. She uses the torch gun one last time. And here's a little bonus clip of my mom making some small resin Christmas trees. She poured some clear resin into the molds. Then in a separate cup, added some gold leaf flakes and flower petals. She placed dried flowers into the mold and poured the resin on top. Using some tape to keep the dried flowers in place. And here's a clip of my mom demolding the coasters the next day. And as you might be able to tell, the bottom ones where she poured either the mica powder or the alcohol pearl ink first came out a little bit nicer. But you still get a very similar and beautiful effect either way. And here's a clip of my mom demolding the small Christmas trees. And here's the final product. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, subscribe to see more videos like this in the future. Follow me on my Instagram, Summer Girl Designs, and my mom's Instagram, Wild Heart Resin Art.